Hey guys, welcome back to Fun Fiero. I'm Andy.
I'm Liz.
Guys, today we are, of course, here to share our fun, love, and passion for all things Disney with you guys, but we're doing another edition of Cooking Disney.
Dun, dun,
so,
dun.
What better way to start off cooking anything, and especially with Disney, than maybe starting off with a frozen concoction? What do you think?
Well, we are Epcot themed.
Yep.
So we're actually going to go for a pina colada.
Yeah.
We're using Parrot Bay coconut rum.
Yeah.
It is gluten-free. And then also we have half cream of coconut, half pineapple juice in here. Some ice that we're going to use to make it. Andy and I will have the Parrot Bay rum. Morgan is going to have a non-boozy pina colada.
Yep, and we got the blender here to get us going.
Yeah, we
so, what do you think? Should we just knock it out?
Let's get started.
All right, cool. So, what do we do first, Liz?
We're going to pour in the cream of coconut and the pineapple. We're going to add our 2 cups of ice. So we're going to put this guy a little on there, make sure that we're on there.
All right, guys, so it has been mixed, so it was really loud, so we didn't figure we'd show you that, but we got Morgan's nice little, I don't know if you guys can really see this, but they have little Mickey Mouses on them. They're absolutely adorable, and of course we got our red little straw for Morgan. So, here we go for Morgan. That's so good. All right, guys. So Liz and I have got our alcoholic pina colada,
busy.
and Morgan decided she didn't want her straw anymore, so
She needed a bigger straw.
so she ditched it and got another one. But we have got
one.
our pina coladas now. Let's talk about this real quick, Liz. What are we doing exactly? What are we making today that is Epcot inspired?
Well, we're following some inspiration from Cellier, the Canadian steakhouse. We're going to do a chocolate mousse. Obviously, chocolate mousse is gluten-free. And then we're also going to do the cheddar cheese soup from Cellier. However, we're going to make...
With bacon.
We are going to be making that gluten-free as well.
Yes, so entirely gluten-free dishes here, guys. So we will share ingredient by ingredient with you guys. But we're going to start it off with a quick little cheers.
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 Here we go. Yeah.
So nice and fresh.
Yeah. Boy, I wish it wasn't 28 degrees outside.
I know, right?
But it is. So, here we go, guys. So, let's make some dinner and get things going. So, here we go.
The Ultimate Walt Disney World Cookbook is where we got this recipe from. We almost forgot to mention it. Lots of awesome recipes in here. We highly recommend it. And hey, what could be better than a Mickey on the cover? Alright guys, I know that we're cooking dinner and dessert, but we're actually going to do dessert first. So we need 3/4 of a cup of pasteurized eggs. We're going to pasteurize these on the oven. We have 2 cups of heavy whipping cream that we need to whip. We have 1.5 cups of dark chocolate baking chips. We have 1/2 cup of sugar, and we're going to do a scotchy bit of the ground red pepper. Over here, I have a cup of heavy whipping cream that we're going to make into whipping cream for the topping, and I have some dark chocolate chips that I have coated with some olive oil because we're going to just drizzle this over the whipped cream. So, the first thing that we're going to go ahead and do is whip these up. Alright, poof guys. We whipped our whipping cream. We have stiff peaks. You can tell that by the beater bar mixtures, or the patterns left behind with the beater bars right there. And you can tell that with the peaks. Now, because we need to pasteurize these eggs right here, which means that we're going to have to bring them up to 138 degrees at medium heat. We're going to turn them down to low when we reach 138. And for 3 minutes, we're going to keep them at 140. So this is going to kill any bacteria because we're going to pull the egg yolks out, and that's what we're using for the mousse. So these guys are going to go into the fridge temporarily, and now we're going to go ahead and we're going to pasteurize these eggs. Alright guys, so we pasteurize the eggs. We put them into a nice ice bath to kind of help cool them down. We are about to separate the whites from the egg yolks. These guys are going to stay good for about a week after we pasteurized them. I did cook these guys in my double boiler, so in the bottom of my double boiler. So right now, I'm about to go put my chocolate with a little bit of my red pepper in my double boiler. We're going to melt this and be right back. We pasteurize our eggs. We have 3/4 of a cup of egg yolks. We have 1/2 cup of sugar. And we are so ready to mix these two together. And then we're going to just lightly fluff them. So here we go.
I'm so hungry.
Oh, it's starting to smell really good in here because the chocolate is about to get to going.
All right.
We hope this is what they meant by light and fluffy. They definitely are lighter and fluffier. Now it is time to double boil our chocolate. So we'll be right back. We have the chocolate. It is carefully melted. Cross our fingers, folks.
Looks so
we
good.
are folding this in to our egg mixture. First time doing this. Oh, I hope it works. So we're going to get this into the fridge to go ahead and chill. And then, bam, we're going to start on this cheese soup and see how we do. Now it's time. Let's try for this cheddar cheese soup. First thing that I'm going to do, I have 5 cups of milk. It needs to slowly warm. So let me go put this on the heat. I'll be right back. That milk is warming up on the oven. And now we need some more ingredients. So we already cooked a half a pound of bacon earlier. I chopped it up. We're going to melt the butter and the bacon together. And then, folks, it's going to be time for our cup of celery and our 2 red onions. We're just going to cook these guys until they're translucent. So hang on just a sec. We'll be right back.
And so the way we're going to make that roux is once Liz mixes in all the other ingredients, we're going to take the flour and then we're actually going to apply it to the mixture to start making that roux. So that's what we're doing right now. All right, guys, so here is the actual milk heating up.
Slowly, 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 slowly.
And then, check this out. We got the butter melting and some bacon. And is that some salt and pepper in there?
No, salt and pepper will come the very last. That's just little bacon bits.
Oh, it looks
And
so
as
good.
soon as the butter melts, we're going to throw the celery and the onions in there. We're going to cook until translucent. So that's going to be, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes there.
There is the bacon and the butter and the onions and the celery all cooked pretty much translucent kind of, and you know, it looks really delicious. But now we've got to add the flour to the mix so that way we can make the roux. So here goes Liz.
And after that comes the chicken stock, which we're using bone broth instead of chicken stock.
Yep. We're actually using the Pacific Foods organic bone broth, chicken bone broth. It's unsalted, very delicious. All right, so there it is, the roux that's starting to come together. All right, now that the roux is made, it is time to add our chicken stock, which again, we are using organic chicken bone broth, unsalted. And we'll just mix that all in there.
We gotta
We're
simmer
adding
it for 3 minutes.
simmer for 3 minutes after we add. Okay. And this is 32 ounces that we are adding there. All right, guys, so once you mix in your chicken stock or bone broth, and this is what it looks like, and then you let it simmer for 3 minutes.
We are putting in the milk, and we are stirring vigorously to get rid of all the roux, and this needs to kind of pull apart. So cut it down to low, then we're going to add our cheese, and we're going to stir until melted. Now, in addition to stirring the cheese until it's melted, we are doing a 1.5 teaspoons of Tabasco, 3 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce, and then we're going to salt and pepper to taste. So right now, we just need to stir until melted.
Guys, we are using New Planet Seclusion IPA for the ale to go in. So let's go ahead.
It is a gluten-free ale.
It is a gluten-free, so here we go. We started garnishing over here, and we realized we hadn't even shown you guys, so Liz is going to finish garnishing here. But look how beautiful everything turned out.
It's really, really good. Obviously, we're just garnishing here. A little bit of bacon. Did you want any more bacon? No more bacon for her. So we just kept some of the bacon that we had cooked to garnish on top.
And look at this chocolate mousse with the chocolate drizzle and the whipped cream on top.
Got some chives.
Absolutely
going on.
gorgeous. Oh my goodness. All right.
You want more chives?
Yeah, throw some more chives there.
Sure.
There you go. All right. Cool. All right, guys. So there's only one thing left to do at this point, and that is to try the food. So here we go. Let's see, tell you guys what we think here. Nice piece of bacon in there.
Bacon in there too. Oh, that's good.
Wow.
That's so good.
This is amazing. Wow. There's so many flavors going on in there. That is so good. Now I
Man.
can totally see why Le Cellier charges so much and everybody wants to go there. This is really good.
That hint of Tabasco in there. And we're doing a Pinot Gris
Yeah, cheers.
with it, so cheers. Morgan's got her pina colada somewhere.
Ooh, that goes
Okay.
really well with it.
Now, here's the mousse. Obviously, we've topped it
Yummy.
with some whipped cream. Guys, you remember the little ramekin of the chocolate,
Look at that.
the chocolate bits
Looks
with the
so
olive oil in it?
good.
Folks, I cooked that on a power level of 3, stirring every 10 to 15 seconds, and then I drizzled it over top.
This is amazing.
So a little bit more chocolate, that whipped
Wow.
cream.
This is so good. All right, guys. Well,
Awesome.
I'm ready to eat some dinner, eat some dessert, and have a drink. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. A little
for
bit
joining
long,
us.
but we wanted to make sure that we got you kind of the main course and the dessert to go along with it. It's a pretty easy dish as long as you have everything prepared, but it just takes a little bit of time to get those ingredients prepared. But
It does, but then
It was-
so worth it.
it was so worth it, and it was it's definitely delicious. So, guys, thanks for hanging out with us today. If you will, give the video a big like, and also subscribe to our channel so that way we can share more cooking vlogs like this with you guys, but also just some more awesome adventures that we have coming up for you guys. But until next time, get out there, have some fun, and we'll see you on the flip side.